Please tell me the crime that I committed.
I wanted to have a proper conversation with you to let you know that I can't catch people that are doing 80.
Where does it state in the law that you're allowed to go over the speed limit unless it's an emergency? Please tell me the NRS code that states that, or the DMV codes and traffic laws that state that you can do that.
Okay, but look.
No, please say that to me. I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right. Do you know what my Fifth Amendment right is?
No, I don't. Tell me.
Okay, you're an officer of the law. Fifth Amendment right states that when I invoke that, whatever charge crime you're committing me of, you have to go ahead and state that and show it to me therein.
Sir, you guys ever smoke marijuana in the car?
That's none of your business.
Or what? My dog positive?
That's none of your business. I don't care.
That could probably cause a search.
So are you going to tell us to get out under the threat of arrest? We're not getting out unless you tell us you're going to arrest us.
So right now, you are being detained.
Okay, so we're not going to comply with anything unless you say right now, unless we do so.
Right now, you are detained to conduct our investigation.
Go ahead and do what you got to do. Hurry up.
Proper conversation?
Okay, ma'am, I'm recording for my own safety. The speed limit is 65. I was going 66, and you're on my ass, and then you tailgate me, and then you go faster than me. You're an officer of the law. The speed limit states that it's 65, so you are not allowed to go past that speed limit, period. What makes you think that just because you're an officer that you can go... What did I do wrong?
This incident took place in Nevada, where Derek Leary was followed and pulled over by Officer Van Ellen from the Highway Patrol. She tailgated him and even exceeded the speed limit just to initiate the stop, then tried to pressure him into providing his information. Let's see how Derek pushes back. If you support Derek Leary, drop a 5 in the comments.
I would like to identify.
I do not have to. I have not committed a crime. What was my crime? Please tell me the charge that I committed.
Sarge, 214. Can you come to my 20?
Please tell me the crime that I committed.
I wanted to have a proper conversation with you to let you know that I can't catch people that are doing 80.
Where does it state in the law that you're allowed to go over the speed limit unless it's an emergency? Please tell me the NRS code that states that, or the DMV codes and traffic laws that state that you can do that.
Okay, but look.
No, please say that to me. I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right. Do you know what my Fifth Amendment right is?
No, I don't. Tell me.
Okay, you're an officer of the law. Fifth Amendment right states that when I invoke that, whatever charge crime you're committing me of, you have to go ahead and state that and show it to me therein.
Okay.
So please tell me the NRS code that states that you're allowed to go faster than 65 unless it is an emergency.
Trying to enforce public safety because my radar was flashing 75, 78, 79. So somebody up there is speeding. And 9 times out of 10, when they're speeding, they're making unsafe lane changes, right?
Okay, you were way behind me, ma'am. I saw you long ago, and you came really quick up on me, and kept going fast.
Maybe because you were doing my cruise control set at 70.
Ma'am, I have a breathalyzer. Okay, it records everything. Okay, so it records my speed. I stay at 65. I use my cruise control.
Okay, so I'm glad that you do your speed limit and all that, but I'm just trying to let you know that my radar is flashing 78.
Okay. So again, tell me please.
You can get me from 147.
Please tell me what crime I committed, or what you're charging me with.
You haven't committed any
so
crime.
Then I do not have to give you my ID or identify myself because I've not committed a crime. No, I do not. I have not committed a crime, and I'm not under arrest. It states it in the law. It's my constitutional right.
For my safety, if I ask you, first off, I just wanted to have a conversation with you, letting you know. Instead of having a conversation at 65 mile an hour, that my radar was flashing, I was trying to catch somebody up there, right? Okay? That's my God-given right. Protect the safety of the community. When somebody's doing 80 up there, they're normally zigzagging out of traffic. That makes it unsafe for a 92-year-old grandma. And I don't like that because my mother drives these roads, okay? And if I can't get around you, because there was a silver vehicle over here in front of me in the HOV lane.
Because they were going the speed limit.
Perhaps. Right, but so
if someone was going 70 and your radar was going off, they obviously would have went past me and you would have been able to see that. But you were behind me for quite a bit. So please explain to me how it is that if your radar went off past 70 and no one's passing me, that you detected that.
Well, I'm just detected. My radar detected.
That, okay, fine. Your equipment, your radar device detected it.
So are you on paper?
Am I on paper?
Yeah.
As far as what, parole or probation? I do not have to identify myself. I don't. I have not committed a crime.
I don't think you have any Fourth Amendment rights if you're on paper.
I don't have to disclose anything, and if you really want to go down that road, no, I'm not on probation or parole. Just to satisfy your need to go ahead and pry information from me. I have the right to drive on public roadways in the U.S. without any infringement upon me or a papers check.
I just wanted to have a conversation.
And I'm just letting you know that you're an officer of the law and you're supposed to uphold it. So you shouldn't be speeding or tailgating. If I tailgated you, you would have pulled me over immediately.
But you had no idea what I was doing.
If you really had an emergency, the second you got around me, you would have took off to go get that person, but you didn't.
No, because I felt like I owed you an explanation.
Okay, what's more important, giving me an explanation or protecting the roads and safety as you're so stating you're trying to uphold?
Oh, and by the way, Van Ellen.
That's fine.
And my P number is 483 for the record.
No, that's fine.
You know, but we're just waiting on Sergeant.
No, that's fine. Sergeant can come out. Not a problem.
So he can give you some further education.
Further education, ma'am. I've been researching law and all the rights that I have, and the thing is that officers don't like it when people know the law.
This is the tragedy. Because I just wanted to give you an explanation rather than to do it at 65 mile an hour.
Then that was your choice to do it.
And you're not even receptive.
The fact is that you're pulling me over to have a conversation, and now you're having your sergeant come out because I won't identify myself for your safety. But obviously, if you had a concern for your safety, you would be either holding me at gunpoint or you wouldn't have approached my window. You would have backed up and went to your vehicle by now and waited for your supervisor if you were really that concerned for your safety. So explain to me how it is that you're still concerned for your safety if you're still standing there having a conversation with me. And I'm being very eloquent, I'm not cursing, I'm not being rude. I'm just stating my rights.
And I'm all for that, you know, and that's the tragedy, you know, because you're not even receptive to a conversation.
Because of the fact that I tried to state to you that you don't have the right to speed. I'm tired of seeing these officers go speeding and then someone goes ahead and does the same speed as them and then they get pulled over. That's entrapment. That's not right. You're supposed to uphold the law. You took an oath. You're supposed to know the law on top of that. So when I asked for what NRS code or violation that I went ahead and committed or infraction, you're supposed to, as an officer of the law, state that. That's supposed to be your knowledge. You're supposed to know it. And the fact you can't give me one is very concerning. I mean, I don't understand it. Are cops allowed speed? If she truly had an incident, she would have left. But yet for her safety, she needs to identify me. And now her supervisor is here to go ahead and speak to me about whatever it is that he needs to speak to me because I refuse to present my identity. Even though I am not being charged with the crime, I have not committed a crime, and I am not under arrest. And it looks like the sergeant's name is Kay Kelly from what I can see. And now I have a third deputy because of the fact that I refuse to identify myself. So as you can see, officers of the law are trying to go ahead and use legal tactics, and it's sad that she still cannot present me with the NRS code or statute or state law stating that I did something wrong to make me have to present my identification, because as she stated, she's not writing me a ticket.
Hello, Sergeant Kelly, Highway Patrol. How are you doing today?
I've been better. A little bit upset at the fact that your officer is stating the claims she's stating. It's very unprofessional and upsetting that an officer of the law can't give me the NRS code that apparently I'm violating, but then she tells me I have not committed a crime or a charge, so I do not have to identify myself. And if she really felt that concerned for her safety, she would have stepped away from my window and she would have backed up and waited till you, her supervisor, came to assess the situation. Obviously, she's still standing here having a full conversation with me for 8 minutes. She obviously does not have a concern for her safety. She just wants to do a papers check because I know when you run the ID, it goes into the database and it shows that I had an interaction with law enforcement. And I'm not having that on my record, so I do not have to declare my identity because I have not committed a crime. I'm not under arrest.
Okay. You're right. You're not under arrest at the moment, but you were detained.
She never stated that, officer.
All right. Anytime an emergency vehicle stops you, you are detained. Okay, just so you know, all right? You may not be under arrest, but you are detained at that moment.
But I still do not present my ID. I still don't have to present my ID.
Technically, by law, you don't have to present your ID.
Thank you for stating that.
But by law, you do have to provide your name.
No, I do not.
Okay,
That's preventing identity. That's giving it.
I'm not going to argue with you. After speaking with her, you're free to go at the moment.
Okay.
But for future reference, you do have to state your name.
Okay, and for future reference, you need to advise your officer that just because she's a law enforcement official, if I had tailgated her the way she tailgated me, you guys would have pulled me over in a heartbeat.
I'm not going to argue. I wasn't there. I didn't see that.
Okay.
After speaking with her, you're free to go.
Could I have your badge number, please?
214.
Okay. I'll be making a formal complaint since you do not want to go ahead and reprimand your officer for the fact that she was driving unsafely.
What I do with my officer is a personnel matter, which is not public record. Just so you know.
And like I said, I will go to your superiors, but thank you. I know I'm free to go. I'm just stating for the record that I will be making a formal complaint because you refuse to go ahead and let your officer know that she does not have the authority to tailgate or to speed unless it's an emergency.
Okay, I'm not going to debate any of that with
That's fine.
you.
I'll go on my merry way. You have a nice day, officer.
Use the shoulder here to get up speed, merge over when it's clear. Just be careful, okay?
Yep. And that's how you get out of it. Thank you very much.
The most striking part of this video is how firmly Derek challenges the officer's tailgating and speeding without any emergency justification. He invoked his Fifth Amendment right to refuse providing ID, asserting that he was merely being detained, not charged with a crime. When Sergeant Kelly arrived, he partially confirmed that Derek was correct about the law. The entire encounter was recorded as evidence, and Derek stated he would file a complaint against the officer for unsafe driving behavior.
This is Agent Walshcroft from the United States Border Patrol.
Yep.
You're being recorded as well.
Okay.
All right, listen. So the reason why we're stopping you is because you did U-turns and there's a known alien out in the area.
Okay.
So your vehicle was driving near.
Yeah, we're exploring.
That's fine.
We're traveling. We're on the way to Denison Point right now, but we're going this way, and then we're going to stop at the casino up the road. We saw a sign for a campground, so we're looking for potential campgrounds. If you put your look back there, we are campers. We have stuff back there where we can pop a tent, all that stuff. So that's the explanation for that.
Okay.
And that's the end of the conversation.
That's fine. So I just need to see some ID.
I'm not going to show you ID.
On August 7th, 2025, near Tacumba, by Interstate the 8, Esmeralda and her husband were on their way to the dentist and stopped to check out a campground when they were pulled over by Border Patrol. The agents demanded their IDs and threatened arrest if they didn't step out of the vehicle.
I'm not going to show you ID. I'll show it to you, but I'm not giving it to you.
I need to see your ID.
I'll show it to you.
Sir, playing the games isn't gonna
I'm not playing games. I'm exercising my rights.
Right, and I'd love for you
there
to
you
get
go.
On your way to camp.
That's it.
Sir, we're going to stay here until I can extract you from the vehicle and ID you, and you do not show me your ID.
I just showed you my ID.
If you cooperate...
I'm not going to cooperate because I'm not doing anything wrong. So get your supervisor here now, please. Call your supervisor.
No, there isn't one. I am the supervisor.
Here's it again.
I need to see.
You're not going to have it. I do not consent to any seizures, anything like that. So I'm not. So I'm exercising. Okay, at this point, I'm going to remain silent and exercise all my rights.
I'm going to get a canine out here to stop.
You do what you got to do. You do what you got to do.
I need you to vehicle.
No, no, I don't have no.
Just so you know what's going on, I'm waiting for a canine to come out.
You can say, you can listen. Hey, praise the Lord. Do all that. We're going to remain silent. We haven't done anything wrong. And you're risking impeding on our way to get to the dentist. You're going to make me late. I've had surgery, over 2 years now of surgery.
I understand, sir.
So we're going to remain silent, and then that's it.
Right, but you understand,
We're exercising our right to remain silent. Thank you. Have a nice day.
So if you have a dentist appointment, it probably wasn't the best decision to be out in the middle of nowhere.
No, we have the right to travel anywhere we want to travel.
Right. You're absolutely right, you do. And I actually have the right and authority to stop you.
And you did, and I told you where we're going. We're not suspicious. So you're continuing to you know, your suspicions are not a crime.
Right, but it's enough.
Okay, well, there's not a crime committed here at all.
Well, actually, we just got an alien load.
But we're not aliens.
An alien smuggler. Right, but they're.
And we're not smugglers.
I'm not going to explain the details.
Okay, you don't have to. I'm just letting you know we do not match your description. So therefore, you are impeding in our travel.
Do you need to understand that arguing is not helpful?
I'm not arguing with you. I'm going to exercise every right that I have as an American citizen.
The problem is that some of what you're saying is misinformed.
No, it's not. You can change whatever language you like, but this is what it is.
But that's fine because we're just going to wait for a canine to come here.
Go ahead. What's the canine going to do? There's nobody in my car. You saw the windows. Look it. There's nobody back there. It's just us two. There's nothing illegal in the vehicle. Every single thing in this vehicle we have the legal right to possess. So you're going to false flag the canine to give you probable cause to break our windows and pull us out of this vehicle. That's what we see every day. You're doing this to American citizens. Why? We already know you tip off the dogs. No, she's not going to ID either. She's not going to ID either. And I'm her husband, and I'm speaking. She is not going to ID either. This is crazy. You guys are crazy. You guys are Nazis. Straight up Nazis. You racial profiled us and pulled us over for no reason. We did no illegal infractions, no traffic infractions, and you pulled us over. We've already told you we're not illegal. Now, are we under arrest?
This is called an investigation.
Are we under arrest or are we free to go?
Called an
Wait, are we detained?
Yes, you are.
You're legally detaining us.
Correct.
Under the threat of arrest?
No, it's called an investigation.
Under the threat of arrest, are you going to detain us?
I'm not gonna argue
Okay, then never mind.
The repeat of some YouTube video.
We're not watching YouTube.
This
We're exercising our rights. We're not doing YouTube.
This is a detention.
So are you
correct.
illegally detaining us?
No,
Yes, you are.
Illegally
You are
detained.
illegal detaining American citizens that have already declared their citizenship.
Called an investigative detention.
Okay, well, why is a dog? What does a dog have to do with our citizen status? Huh? Does it smell if I'm illegal? Does it smell if I'm from a different country?
No, it's called reasonable suspicion.
So you're gonna false flag the dog to get a reasonable?
There's no such
Yes,
thing
you
as
are.
false
Yes, you guys do.
flagging
You
dogs.
tip. Come on, man. We have dogs too. All right. We have German shepherds. We know the rules here. Okay, and that's what you're gonna do.
Your German shepherds have. hundreds of
Listen, hold
thousands of
on,
dollars
man.
worth of
You're
training
full.
for
You
your
are
dogs.
so full of it and trying to get into our vehicle that it's nuts. We are American citizens. You are Border Patrol. We didn't do any traffic infractions. I'm going to the dentist and you're making me late. We stopped by because we saw a campground thing and we like camping.
Technically, you did a U-turn over.
I can do as many I turned into here and I looked around and there was no vehicles within 100 yards of me.
Infraction. However, that is not my deal. That's law enforcement's deal. We have that on camera, so I called.
We have it on camera
and they
too.
could write you a
We can
ticket
have
for
it on.
that.
We have it on
However,
camera
that's
too.
not what I'm
We
concerned
safely
with.
proceeded off the road.
That is not what I'm concerned with. What I'm concerned with was your activity in relation to a smuggling event that just.
We are not taking place in any of that. And I'm
So,
letting you know that right now. If you want to call, I'll tell you what I will do for you to help you.
That's what
Here's what I'll do to help you. No, here's what I'll do to help you. I will give you the number to the Torrey Del Mar Dentistry, and you can ask them if they're expecting me and my wife, because they know both of us. Okay, so how's that?
What is
That would end your investigation completely.
your dentist appointment has nothing.
That's
to
where
do
we're
with why
going.
You're being stopped.
You're saying that we're being stopped because of smuggling activity.
Yeah.
The dentist is going to let you know right now, no, they're not smuggling. They're on the way to the dentist.
Okay, I don't understand how that's relevant.
Okay, then you do not know how to do an investigation properly.
This stuff has nothing to do with your dentist appointment.
Yes, it does.
This stuff
I
has
just
to
told
do
you
with
that's where
your
we're
activity.
going. We're not doing smuggling. We're going to the dentist.
Okay.
All of my life, 50 years I've been here, I've never been harassed by Border Patrol on this side of the border like this. This is outrageous.
Well, your opinion at this.
It's not an opinion. It's a fact.
No, it is an actual.
It's a fact. It's a fact. And no matter what your dog does, I'm letting you know we do not consent to any searches or seizures at all. What is your name and your badge number?
Oscar 29.
And the person behind you?
Oscar 29.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
My badge number
Over
is
here.
Oscar 29.
Ask him what his name and badge number is.
Sir, what's your name and badge number?
Badge number is Oscar 172.
Oscar 172.
Oh, your name and badge number, please. Name and badge number?
My name's Gonzalez. Last name Gonzalez.
No, badge number?
We don't have
ID? ID?
I don't have my ID.
So you just got here, huh? All right.
Gonzalez.
You know this is wrong. We are American citizens and we're being harassed. Your dog does not tell if we're American or not. Waiting for a canine is, you're violating our rights as American citizens.
evening, sir. How's it going? I'm U.S. Patrol Agent Michael Suarez. I'm the canine handler for the Border Patrol Station here in Boulevard.
So your dog's gonna tell us if we're legal citizens or not?
No, dogs can't talk.
Okay, so then what's the deal here? Because
So,
we don't have anything
do you
illegal.
Consent to,
I do not consent to any searches or seizures.
As the,
And I'm letting you know, as an American citizen, we do not consent to anything. Okay, you're gonna tip off your dog just to get probable cause. It's a gimmick.
yeah,
We
well,
all
I'm
know
just
about
asking as a
that.
formality. We don't need your consent to
Well,
run the dog
I'm not.
around the
Well, you
vehicle.
don't have consent.
So my dog, he's able to detect marijuana.
Okay,
methamphetamine,
and that's not okay. Well,
heroin, ecstasy,
okay. Well,
cocaine,
check
and
this
concealed
out.
humans.
Marijuana is not
So if you have any of
marijuana.
that,
So check this out.
It's federally,
Hold on. We're not
federally illegal.
We're
It
state
might be legal in
citizens.
California,
Yeah, and we're in California.
But federally,
Okay, but we're in
a federal
California,
agency,
and
so-
we recognize California
No,
rules.
we're a federal agency.
We don't comply with federal agencies. Sorry. So you guys do what you gotta do. You guys, we're gonna remain silent. We do not consent to anything. So marijuana is not illegal in the state of California.
So listen, you're absolutely right. It is your right to
whatever
have
your
consent.
dog says, it's false.
It's-
I'm letting you know now, and that's that. So we're done
It is
talking. You guys
100%.
continue with whatever you're gonna
It is
do to violate our
100%
rights. Thank
your
you.
right to not consent to
We
search.
don't
You're
consent.
absolutely
Okay,
right.
so that's it. I told you,
You're
but we don't
absolutely right.
consent.
And it's noted on the body cam.
And it's
How
noted
can
on
you-
our
how can
camera
you
too.
explain something to me?
Okay, so no, you don't have to tell me anything. You guys do it. You guys are gonna do what you're gonna do at the end of the
You're
day, no
right.
matter what.
No, but I want
We
you to be
already
very
told.
clear.
And I don't care.
I'll be right.
All right, sir, I listed those orders already. If my dog alerts to the vehicle, that gives us probable cause to take you guys out the vehicle and search the vehicle.
We don't consent.
I'm letting you know.
We don't consent. We don't consent. We don't consent to any of that.
Oh, and it's noted.
So federal law does not give you any validation over us.
Supremacy clause in the Constitution.
Not in this traffic.
If
Not in
something
this
is
stop you
illegal
got
in the
going
state of
on here.
California,
You're
but
doing
it's
you guys are
federally,
border
It's
patrol.
still considered contraband.
Too bad. Too damn bad. You're not going to tell us how to live when we have a legal right as California citizens to possess any kind of that stuff. Whether it's CBD, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. We have the legal rights. And we will not allow you to come in as Nazi federal government and trample those rights. Because you think it's okay. Your ideas do not trample every single person's ideas, okay? We have the right to free think. And we're not YouTubers. You just violated two normal people, American citizens, on the way to the dentist, scouting the land. Now we're scared to even travel in our own country. This is crazy.
Oh man.
So now you're scratching up our car?
If there's any damage, we can give
No, you're gonna give us a check, I guarantee that, and it's gonna be a lot bigger than the scratches.
Sir, you guys ever smoke marijuana in the car?
That's none of your business.
Or what? My dog positive.
That's none of your business. I don't care.
That gives us probable cause to search the vehicle.
So are you gonna tell us to get out under the threat of arrest?
We're
We're not getting out unless you tell us you're gonna arrest us.
So right now, you are being detained.
Okay, so we're not gonna comply with anything unless you say right now, unless
I'm
we
letting you
do
know
so.
Right now, you are detained to
Okay.
conduct our investigation.
Go ahead and do what you gotta do. Hurry up.
All right, sir, listen. I'm trying to be as patient with you
You
guys
can be as
possible.
patient
I
as you
told
want.
I would love to get you on your way.
Your breath smells.
The dog, that's interesting. The dog alerted on your vehicle.
Oh, I don't
This is
care.
an investigative
There's nothing
detention.
illegal in this vehicle.
That might be the case with the dog alerted.
I don't care. I don't listen to dogs.
We need you to get out of the vehicle. So we can-
Okay, is it gonna be under the threat of arrest?
If there's contraband. yeah.
No, I'm telling you right now, if we don't get out, are you gonna arrest us and break our windows? Yes or no? It's a simple question. Because if you're gonna threaten me and my wife with arrest, then we're gonna turn off this car, get out, and we're gonna call the sheriffs.
Yeah, you can get out if you want to do that.
No, I don't want to. I want you to leave us alone so I can get to the dentist.
Right. So in order for you to
We're not okay, so we're not gonna do anything unless you threaten to arrest us.
Doesn't mean you consent to anything.
I'm not consenting or cooperating with you at all. Okay, well, that's that.
Doesn't mean you have to consent.
Okay, we're not. End the conversation then.
But this is investigative detention. The dog alerted.
I don't care what your dog alerted to. We don't have anything illegal in the vehicle.
That very well may be the case.
It is the case. It's a fact.
But that doesn't change the fact that you
Okay,
need
well,
to get out of the vehicle.
we're not going to unless you threaten to arrest us or break our window.
You're gonna be arrested.
So you're threatening to arrest us?
No, you're gonna be arrested if you won't get out of the vehicle.
That's what I'm saying. Unless we get out, you're gonna arrest us.
Correct.
Okay, so
If
let's
you
get out.
This will continue to be an investigative detention. If we find nothing, you'll go on your vehicle and be on the
There's
way.
nothing for you. No, so I'm just
That's
making
really how
sure
it
that we don't. I'm letting you know, as our rights as citizens, we do not want to get out. We want to go on the way. But if you're gonna threaten to break our window and arrest us, then I have no option but to turn off my car and get out. So what's it gonna be?
Yes, you're gonna be arrested. if you don't
Okay,
get out.
so we're getting out and we're gonna open the doors and you guys do what you gotta do.
You're welcome.
Keep recording and don't stop. Just over here, record them. I'll open that for you. I got it right here. Go ahead in the back, open up. Red cooler. Camping gear. That's not protocol. This is violation of citizens' rights, okay? Whether you see it or not, it is. It is. Next thing you know, we're gonna have checkpoints everywhere. And it's gonna go for you guys as well. Okay? ID every single freeway. Under the guise of safety. For what? Huh? That's none of your business. But for what? To prove a point? Huh? To do an ethnic cleansing? Huh? You're messing with good people. That you're not allowed to touch that. You need to put that back where you found it.
All right, so I'm gonna explain something real quick, okay? So there's a small amount of what I would consider
That's
personal.
okay. It's illegal.
Okay, listen. Can I just explain?
No, you
something
cannot.
to
Just do what
so-
you got to do in this.
That's exactly what I'm
Just
doing.
your hands from your pockets, please.
Yeah. So
Your hands
there's a
are good
small
here.
amount of personal use marijuana.
Look.
I'm not inclined to think that there's anything more than that. My officer's doing the rest of his search. The canine officer. This is purview. Here, I'm going to explain something to you.
Just do what you got to do.
Look, normally,
There's not going to be no. This is not going to be the new normal. So you can. Don't waste your breath. This will never be the new normal. All right, not for us or for anybody else that we know of. And there's millions of us.
okay, duly noted. So thank you for your speech. I appreciate
It's
it.
not a. See how
So
you are. You're
normally-
a cocky son of a bitch.
Normally, we could seize this personal use marijuana. I could actually write you a ticket.
Hey, I don't
I'm
give a
trying to
fuck.
explain something to you. Normally, we could
Okay,
seize
well,
this.
Save it,
Normally,
Conrad.
we could seize this marijuana, and we could take your vehicle back to the station, and put you guys.
Take it.
Listen,
Take it.
and
It
put
just,
you guys
it just builds our case bigger.
and put you in the system.
It just builds our case
Write
bigger.
you a magistrate ticket, in which case you would get a fine, or you'd have to show up in
You
court.
do what you have to do,
However, in light of the circumstances, I don't see there being a whole lot of value in me ruining your day. Like you said, you
Oh,
have
you
a
already
dental
passed that,
appointment.
sir. You already
You have
passed
a
that,
dent-
Conrad.
Oh my goodness, I can't
Ruined our
believe
day.
this.
In light of you having a small amount of personal use, so long as the rest of the search is clear,
This is ridiculous.
I'm going to go ahead and let you off with a warning. Once they complete it, that's all we find.
Well, apparently, he owns my stuff now. He's taking it.
That's sad.
This is really sad, guys.
I would agree. It is sad. You're absolutely right.
There's better ways. There's a lot better ways to do this. And you guys have failed miserably today.
Stay right there, please. Don't get back in the vehicle yet, sir.
Said go ahead.
Okay. Hey. Are they good? Yeah. Go back.
Good, Suarez? Suarez?
What's the degrees right now? Temperature? About a 90 something? Yeah, it's fine. You got my wife out here?
Within 100 miles of the border, agents are allowed to make brief stops for inspection, but constitutional rights still apply. They may use K-9 units to establish reasonable suspicion, but that doesn't override your right to remain silent or refuse a search. Esmeralda handled it perfectly. She stayed calm, clearly stated her refusal, and recorded everything. Any overreach by officers should be challenged in court, not argued on the roadside. This video is meant to educate and encourage citizens to respond lawfully and safely in similar situations.
Last but certainly not least, we want to give our heartfelt thanks to the behind-the-scenes team, who dedicated months to these videos to make them possible, spending hundreds of hours in research and production. I am grateful to the dedicated team who worked tirelessly behind the scenes.
Please tell me the crime that I committed.
I wanted to have a proper conversation with you to let you know.
YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.
You're allowed to go over the speed limit unless it's an emergency. Please tell me the NRS code that states that, or the DMV codes and traffic laws that state that you can do that.
Okay, but look.
No, please say that to me. I'm invoking.